have a business before the court draw near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today is May 2nd. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm Don Capper. I'm the judge here. We are doing reviews first, so people who have court orders to complete are going to be reviewed as to their progress. When your name's called for that, come up to the table to your right. If you don't get called, you think you should have been on the docket, go check in with the clerk, which is to the right as you leave the courtroom. Call the reviews, please.
Kurt E. Allen, Kevin R. Bowen Jr., Jeremy Caldwell, Steve Henson, Jeremy Kearns, Cody McDonald, Catherine Monty.
Kurt Allen, 24-268. Kurt Allen has been called for. He's not appeared. He paid his fine. He hasn't had any community service that he was ordered to do. So it'll be a warrant issue for failure to appear. Kevin Bowen Jr.
Yes, sir.
2350. Yes, sir. You've done your community service and you're working on your fines. You've done some community service since the last time you were here. So just give you another review here and keep working on this till you get it done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're going to go about a month out. June 2nd, exactly 1 month. June 2nd will be your next hearing if you get it finished. And you can do, okay, tomorrow, May the 3rd.
Yeah.
Community service here, come here, we're giving double credit, so you get $100 credit toward your fine by working tomorrow. Because
Is it still at the
Union and Rome?
Union and Rome. Where I'll split people up and go there and help the trustees with some cleanup, but it's not that hard work, and they'll feed you and take care of you and make all over you, so it's a good thing to come to. So
Okay.
you only have $9 left after that.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
All right, your next hearing, if you need it, is June 2nd at 9 o'clock.
All right. Thank you.
You get it finished, you don't have to show up.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jeremy Caldwell, 25-338. Jeremy is
My
here.
assessment paper where they put me in a program.
Okay. Valley Health.
Yup. I'm still working on the community service.
Okay. All right, Valley Health is a good place for you to go. I approve of that. Can I keep this copy or you want it back?
That's yours.
For me to keep? Okay, you heard what I said about community service. You get 2 days credit tomorrow if you come and work.
Okay. Where I live in Ohio, Huntington.
Yes, sir.
Can I do the community service at the Mission,
Where do you live in Huntington? What's your
Fifth
address?
Avenue, 2950 Fifth Avenue?
Have you ever let them do it for the...
They have done it initially.
Okay, I'll let you do that, but you're not gonna get double credit for doing that.
That's fine.
You can get here tomorrow, you'll get 2 days credit for one. It's not that far, 29th Street to here.
Yeah, when I'm walking it is, but I'll try my best.
You're young. I mean, I did 5 miles this morning, and I guarantee you I'm twice as older.
You got a lot more than what I got there.
More than twice as old. Okay. Let's, this is your first review, so I'm gonna go further out for your next follow-up.
Thank you.
June 30th.
June 30th?
Yes, sir. Write that down. June 30th, 9 o'clock. Steve Henson. Steve Henson, 0265 03721 08261 10732 1199. He was at OVP. I'll put it aside. Brianna's not here yet, so maybe she can give me a report.
Your Honor, I don't believe she's going to be here today.
Oh, okay.
She emailed us, Mr. Major, and sent in some letters.
But nothing for Henson?
No.
He had been at OVP. Okay, I'll go ahead and issue a warrant. If he is there getting treatment, then
Stephen Hansen's supposed to be coming sometime today. He's supposed to be after
he's supposed to be coming to RRS from
Yes.
OVP.
Today he is, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue it over to Monday for review on Monday, May 5th. And then you can give me a report then if he is there at your facility. Well, it won't be me, Judge Committee. Okay, Jeremy Kearns, 23, 738, 739.
Mr. Kearns knows that he has community service. He's had a couple of setbacks, not relapse-wise, but like with his car and some work situations.
Okay.
And we have a tentative plan to work tomorrow, and we'll be transported.
Okay. Well, excuse me. If he does tomorrow, that knocks out half of what he owes tomorrow. I'll set his next review hearing for June 13th. That's a Friday, 9 o'clock, June 13th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Cody McDonald, 25-190, 13-338.
Mr. McDonald is currently in residential treatment. He has an ankle monitor. He has a doctor's appointment that if we miss it, could cause some complications.
Okay, but he is compliant?
He is compliant, doing well.
All right. I'll accept that report, and we'll schedule him. And of course, you'll let him know when he has to be back here.
Absolutely.
June 6th will be his next thing. That's a Friday. First Friday in June, 9 o'clock, June 6th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Catherine Monty, 24-568. You only owe $10.
No, I paid.
Paid it today?
I paid it today.
You're done then.
Okay, great.
Case is completed.
Great.
You don't have to come back.
Okay.
Jerry Morrison, Brianna Morgan, Dakota Neff, Jamie L. Rowe, Denise K. Sexton, Donald Sowers III, Michael J. Wood, Trevor Deming.
Jerry Morrison, 25-200. Mr. Morrison is here. And you were at OVP too, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How's that going?
We're going just fine.
You're still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I don't have any, usually I have somebody from OVP here. to give
Yes,
the
I-
report, but I don't today, so I'm going to accept your word. I'll set your next hearing for June 6th, 9 o'clock. Brianna Morgan, 22801. Is here. You're fine, we paid off, you just have to get your community service done. You have done some since your last hearing.
I will be here tomorrow, and I would, now that I know I can do Saturdays, I can do Tuesday and Saturday every week. I wasn't, he had said something to me about it, but the Cold Grove Animal Shelter that I was going to, they don't do community service, I guess, or the guy wasn't there for Saturday. I'm not really sure, but in my head, I didn't know that I could even do community service on Saturday, so.
Yeah, you can do it on Saturday.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'll set you for June 16th. That gives you enough time. You should be done by then.
Yes,
And you don't have to come back when you finish it up.
Okay, thank you.
June
9 a.m.?
16th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Dakota Neff, 23-610, 609, 21, 20, 27. Dakota Neff. Dakota Neff is not here. And things to do, amongst which is paying restitution for damage you caused, and he hasn't done that. So it'll be a warrant issue for failure to appear. Jamie Rowe. Jamie Rowe is 17/12/53, 18/24/18, 25/34. She's at United Family Recovery. You were at OVP first and finished there, and then went to UFR. You're in a residential center right now, right?
Yes.
You said you're fully compliant. Right, it's a good report. Thank you for that. Is she able to do any community service for that?
She is doing community service for Facing Hunger for 6 hours every Wednesday, but we need to get the paper so we can get it signed for her.
All right.
She's currently doing that right now.
Once I start working, I will be making payments on my funds.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Main thing is your sobriety right now, and you're doing good on that. So
Thank you.
make that #1 priority.
Okay.
June 13th will be your next hearing, 9 a.m., June 13th.
At 9 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Denise Sexton. Got a report from OVP. She was at
Counseling and
council,
one for my completion.
Actually, Your Honor,
or she just called in.
yes, she never actually entered into services. We spoke at length regarding her hesitancy about completely coming off the methadone, which with us, if that's not something that she's willing to do, is not compatible with our services.
Okay. Well, I think what I wanted to do today here is to do a urine screen. Let's see what that shows. Then I'll have you back out. We'll decide how we're going to go forward. I do have your report from OVP. Okay. Go do your urine screen and come back. Donald Sowards III, 23/7/25. Okay. You were at RRS, you're supposed to go to RRS?
No, I was in OVP.
Looking at the judgment entry, it says RRS.
That was when I first got out of, when you let me out of jail last year. And then November of last year, I went to OVP and been compliant ever since.
Okay, go do a urine screen then. Come back after we get the results. Michael Ward, 24/4/36. Yeah, Wood, Michael Wood, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wood. Community service is done. Working on your funds. Do you have a payment today, Mr. Wood?
Yes, sir.
How much are you paying?
50, and then I'll have a payment tomorrow also
Do you
when I
have
get
a
paid
report
again.
from me,
Yes.
from Kingstar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's a good report. And how much did you say you were paying?
50.
Okay, you've got quite a bit to pay, and you gotta take care of this, or you're gonna get the jail time that was suspended.
Yes, sir. I'm back to full time, so my payments will be bigger after this week.
Okay? June 2nd will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
See the clerk to make your payment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Trevor DeMint is here. And his files are 20, 321, 322, 21, 167, 23, 380, 24, 344. He's at the counseling center right now, but he came in today and asked to be put on the docket. Mr. DeMint, what say you?
Yes. I have a bed with Riverside or RRS for Silver Living. I called Mr. Major. He told me that I'd have to speak with you.
Did you talk to your counselor at the counseling center about it?
Yeah, I had to have permission through the court before I could do that.
Okay, Mr. Tarbin is here from the counseling center. What can you tell me about this, Mr. Tarbin?
Well, I called just to make sure, first of all, that he's been compliant, which they said that he has been. And he's going about it exactly how he's supposed to.
I mean, so he's wanting to transition to where he can go to work, is what I
Yeah,
understand.
he's seeking, a more convenient situation as far as like work and being closer to home, absolutely.
Is there any reason not to allow him to do that? Do you have anything from his counselor saying this is not a good idea, he's not ready for that? That's what I'm looking for.
Nope, I didn't receive any of that kind of information when I made the phone call.
Okay. And RRS is
We've
willing to
already
take
assessed
him?
them, yeah, we assessed them, got a bill waiting for them.
Okay, I'll allow the transition to RRS.
Go, brother. Run with it.
Just with a warning. I mean, we've been together a long time.
Yeah.
So I kind of know you. And I know this could be a problem.
Yeah.
Trevor, you could probably teach these classes. You know what you need to do. But the problem is, once you get out on your own and get working, and I don't know who you're hanging out with, but I suspect you go back to hanging out with people you shouldn't be, and you wind up relapsing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want you to work. I want you to be successful. I want you to support yourself and your family and all that. But I want you to stay clean too. Above all that, you got to stay clean. And you haven't demonstrated to me yet that you can do that. I mean, you've demonstrated you can do it for a while, but you haven't demonstrated that you're going to make it, this is the way my life is going to be. From now on, I got to work at staying clean, stay away from the people that are going to cause me to fail and to stumble and to get back into drugs. Are you making that commitment to me?
Yeah.
Because you will work, I'll give you that. There's a lot of people I put in treatment and they don't want to work. There's some, a lot of people do want to work. There's some that don't really want to work. You want to work, and I appreciate that and admire that. That's a good thing. But then when you get out working, you wound up eventually doing the wrong thing. That's within the history.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, I'm going to go along with it, but you got to keep your guard up and keep working at staying clean. Okay? All right, let's see you back in exactly a month. See how things are going. June 2nd will be your next hearing, 9 a.m. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Do what you're supposed to do.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to start the new cases now, the arraignments. So, anybody that's got an arraignment needs to come in the courtroom. Arraignment is the new cases, or if you have a warrant for an old case, you need to be in the courtroom, you'll get called. And you need to go check in. If you got a warrant and you didn't appear previously, go check in with the clerk once I'm going to give you some instructions, so we want everybody to sit still while I'm telling you about what you need to do. I'm going to tell you about your rights, which you've heard many times. If you watched any crime shows on TV, because it's called the Miranda warnings. It's from a case, Arizona versus Miranda. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But if you do say things, what we're saying here in the courtroom, it's everything's getting recorded in here. So if you admit something about your case, that can be used against you by the prosecutor. You have a right to have an attorney. You can have one appointed if you meet the financial guidelines. If you can't afford a lawyer to meet the guidelines, I can appoint a lawyer for you. You have a right to have bail. You have a right to make the state prove any charge beyond a reasonable doubt. So those are the rights all defendants have. If you tell me you're guilty or no contest, you're waiving some of those rights. So you shouldn't do that if you don't understand what's happening, if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, or if you think you're not guilty and want a trial. Enter a not guilty plea. Don't enter a guilty or no contest plea to get it over with. That's not a good reason to enter one of those pleas. Okay, call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Grace Eskew, case number TRD 25859, A and B.
Ma'am, are you Grace Eskew?
Yes, I am.
Okay, her case number is 25859. Okay, and you're charged with a driving under suspension and a safety belt violation, but I'm going to dismiss them. This is your lucky day
Thank you.
because the officer messed up.
Yeah, I have a statement from the doctor saying I don't have to wear one.
Well, I'm not even going to get to that. I'm dismissing it on one of those technicalities. Those darn liberal judges, they dismissed that one of the technicalities. So you can call me that if you want, but it doesn't mean it fixes your...
I understand.
If you need a driver's license, you still need to go get one. But here's the thing. We have a criminal court and we have a traffic court.
Yes, sir.
So you've got a traffic violation and it's not a jailable offense. You're not supposed to be cited to this court. You're only supposed to be cited to the traffic court. The officer cited you to the wrong court.
Uh-oh.
So to teach them a lesson, I want to dismiss it.
Oh, thank you.
They keep doing it, so I don't think they're learning their lesson. But if it's a non-jailable offense, you're not supposed to be here. So your case is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So if you need a driver's license, go get one. This doesn't cure your driver's license.
Yes, sir, I understand. I say no.
It occurred to me that maybe I should call the highway patrol and alert
They keep
them.
doing it.
They do,
I know.
every week.
Well, they got a bunch of new guys.
Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Carla Eastet Parsons, case number TRC 154712, A and B, case number CRD 15995.
Ma'am, are you Carla Eastet Parsons?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, you had a review hearing on the 25th of April. Looks like you weren't here then, is
Yes,
that
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an explanation for not being here?
Well, truthfully, I lost this paper.
Okay. So at least you came in, I don't think that was exactly a week ago, so the warrant hasn't gone out yet. So anyway, it won't go out. And you've already paid something on your fine today. So that's all we've got left is get your fine. You heard what I said about tomorrow.
Yeah, I did.
You come tomorrow, you get $100 credit on your
I
fine.
did. I was gonna ask you, do you just come here
Just
or
come here at 7:30
7:30 a.m.?
on the west side of the building.
Okay. Is that every weekend or?
Well, we don't get double credit. We're doing that to try to, we're gonna have a big crowd tomorrow.
But you do have community service
We have
every
community
weekend?
service every Saturday, but not double credit every Saturday.
All right.
So, June 2nd will be your next hearing, exactly 1 month, 9 o'clock. Once you get this done, you can quit coming to these hearings.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recall to Denise Sexton.
I haven't, I know what it says, but I haven't used. I cleaned up my paraphernalia. I don't know if that would be, you know,
Well, that's not good.
but my husband can vouch for me. I haven't used. I wouldn't mess up my sobriety. I have almost 2 months.
Well, it's very common in our community now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess it up though.
But it hadn't been that long ago, you were testing for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Looking back at March 10th of 2025, and you lit the thing up, your urine screen.
And I plan on doing community service tomorrow and paying all my fines today.
Well, I can't, you're still going to OVP, right?
I do, yeah, weekly, I do outpatient. She said, there's a letter up
Okay, I
there.
want you to continue with that, and I'm going to send them a copy of the screen that I did. And
Okay.
I'm going to ask them to do a blood screen.
That's fine.
It's more accurate.
That's fine.
Okay, and you still have your community service to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Ain't it double tomorrow?
Double credit.
What time do you have to be here?
7:30.
Okay.
June 2nd is your next hearing, and I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to ODP right
Okay.
now. So I'll expect some, hopefully they'll have a blood test result back for me
Okay.
then. So,
All right.
because you're claiming that, no way.
Yeah, I know there's no way.
Okay, June 2nd is your next hearing.
Thank you.
Okay.
State of Ohio recalls Donald Sowers III, case number CRB 2372.
Okay, screen is the same as previous, and I think you're saying you have a prescription for the,
Adderall, yes.
yeah, okay. All right, you just need to finish up your community service, and I'll set your next hearing, June the 16th. That gives you plenty of time, get it done, and you don't have to be here.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
16th, 9 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Pauley, case number CRB 24257.
And ma'am, you're Stephanie Pauley.
Yes,
You had a review here on June 6th of this year on a theft offense, right?
yes,
And you failed to appear.
yes,
And you got arrested and had to post a bond.
yes.
Do you have an explanation for not appearing previously?
The January 6th was when court was closed. It was the snowy and ice weather. And then honestly, I just forgot about it. My husband had a heart attack and I forgot about it.
Okay, I want you to go do your urine screen,
Okay,
and then I'll decide how we're going to proceed after we get the results. So
Okay.
go do your urine screen.
State of Ohio versus Richard Powell, case number CRB 25193. Richard Powell.
Sir, are you Richard Powell?
Yep. Video.
All right, Mr. Powell, the state's, and you just got a copy of the chart. The state's alleging that on March the 24th of this year, in Union Township, you not only caused Kelly Hartley to believe you would cause physical harm to a person or property. That's menacing, it's a 4th-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge against you?
Yep.
Do you understand your rights?
Yep.
How do you plead?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. Is Mr. Steyer here?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Mr. Steyer, I'm going to appoint you to represent Mr. Powell. Not guilty plea is entered. He has not posted a bond, so he can sign a signature bond for $1,000. Do we need any kind of order?
May we approach?
Yes. Is there any kind of protection order or anything requested?
I think that may be something we need to discuss.
Okay.
Because, hey, Philip.
Oh.
Would you risk it? I mean, is he still there? I don't know. No, they're two residents. Look at that stuff. That's the one that Rob talked to you about.
Okay.
Residents in this area. They're scared. Just running.
So you do know the history, they just told you that. Today.
Did somebody come with you, sir?
Yeah.
Somebody from Rest Care here?
Yeah, representative.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do here, I've appointed Mr. Powell, lawyer. He's going to want to talk, prosecutor probably does too, talk to you folks about the history of this and how we should go forward with it. There's some legal issues that need to be resolved preliminarily. So I'm going to recall this after that's out and we'll decide how we're going to go forward.
All right, thank
You want
you.
the court's file?
I think that's probably a good idea, actually.
He'll talk to you about later.
We're going to go out in the lobby.
He's gonna go with you.
He's your lawyer.
I'm
He's
your
going to be
lawyer.
your lawyer.
We're going to go out here. I'm your lawyer. And get ready.
State of Ohio versus Clay L. Hardy, case number TRC 23-532, ABCD, CRB 23-287, CRB 22-600, TRC 18-70.
Betty Hardy is here. This was set for review hearing on Monday. He's here today. He's got some paperwork for me to look at. All right. He's got it.
I paid him my
Is this
fine.
mine to keep or?
Yeah, I paid him my fine today too also.
Okay. All right. You heard what I said about community service.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Get
did.
out here tomorrow. And I'll accept your excuse that you submitted.
Thank you, sir.
Set your next hearing, June 2nd, 1 month. June 2nd, 9 o'clock. No warrant to be issued for missing money.
Alrighty.
You're free to go. Thank you. Well, please.
State of Ohio versus Douglas Kerr, case number CRB 25-115.
All right, Mr. Curd is here. Do you have an attorney now, Mr. Curd?
No, sir. Waiting on a couple of phone calls to come back, but I'm definitely supposed to have one this evening. Supposed to get with Mr. Hallbrook Monday morning at 10 o'clock over at the VA.
Okay, and you've got a bond up, so when you don't show up, Mr. Sowards will...
Yes, sir, he was in
come-
contact
he'll
with me
come
quite a
after
bit.
you if you don't Get in here. All right, so I'll cancel, I'd set a bond forfeiture hearing for May the 19th, so as I take it, you're asking for more time to get a lawyer.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
right? When do you think you can have that done?
2 weeks at most.
Okay, let's look. Okay, that's pretty full up, so I'm actually going to go to the 19th of May. That's the next Monday, so we'll be on Monday, May the 19th will be your next hearing. It'll be a pretrial, and I will notify Mr. Sowards that you showed up, so you don't have to look over your shoulder that he's not stalking you.
Yeah, he was there.
That's good. Okay. May the 19th is your next hearing.
All right, thank you, sir.
That's all the amendments we have right now, so we're ready to start pre-trial.
Okay, I'm good.
Pre-trial. State of Ohio, Jose Guzman, case number PRC 25626, A, B, and C.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is Mr. McCown's case, set for pretrial.
Your Honor, it's my understanding after receiving discovery in this matter, Mr. Guzman would enter a no contest plea with a stipulation of finding of guilt.
All right, so Mr. Guzman, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have a right to make a statement, or Mr. McCown, do you have anything either of you wish to say, or something?
No, Your Honor, other than he's acknowledged, of course, the wrongfulness of his actions and understands it and is willing to do it. It's my understanding from the state that this is a low-end first offense on this matter. That's correct.
All right. Anything further from the state on this?
Our recommendation, Your Honor, would be for the mandatory minimums.
Okay. All right, I'll impose a $400 fine on case, court costs, 6-month license suspension starting the day of the incident, 20-day jail sentence suspended on the conditions you do 5 days community service. There's a double credit day tomorrow. If you want to come out and do community service, you get 2 for 1, 7:30 here at the court.
7:30?
You ordered to go to the driver intervention program. It says DIP, driver intervention program, that's what that stands for. You're to meet with the probation officer, and he'll go over that with you. You can go to any approved program in the state. It doesn't have to be the one local, but you can go to the local one. 2 years of level 5 probation, non-reporting other than for your review hearing. And that'll be at the end of October, so you got a long time to get this done before you got to show back up in court. If you're not finished by October 31st, you got to be here at 9 a.m. for a review hearing. If you finish it and confirm that if you probation officer, you don't have to appear. There was some other
Those are Mark Lanes, I believe, Your Honor.
lane violation, $10 fine. Turn signal violation, $10 fine.
And, Your Honor, we would move for limited driving privileges. This would still be under the old law based upon the date.
He can have limited driving privileges that expire on October 31st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You'll get that from Mr. Major, the probation officer. His office is to the left as you leave the courtroom. Go over and talk to him, and then after you've done that, you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie and Schaefer, case number PRC 25379, ABC and D.
This is Mr. McCown's case for pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, it's my understanding after reviewing the video evidence in this, Mr. Keel is going to like an opportunity to review it. We discussed.
Like for him to have the opportunity.
I'm sorry?
You would like for him to have the opportunity.
I would like for him to have the opportunity to do it.
Okay. So,
I'm looking for a date.
looks like the 16th is not good, but we just continued a bunch of cases with Mr. Shrek, so that's just pretty booked up. But other than that, it's pretty good.
We could do Monday the 19th?
Monday, May 19th.
Yes, Your Honor.
That'll be the next hearing at 10 o'clock.
And
I just reminded myself, if anybody has Sean Stratton as their lawyer, he is not going to be here today. So I think there's some folks that weren't notified of that. We had something come up here. Continue his cases to May the 16th. Sean Stratton is your lawyer. May the 16th is going to be your next hearing. And I would suggest you try to get in touch with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
May 19th.
Josh, can you give that to me?
This is this case.
Yeah, they'll send it. If it comes here.
State of Ohio recall Stephanie Paul, case number CRB 24257.
Okay. That's the reason I do these screens. It's like we got an issue to address.
Yeah, she said I failed for that, and I haven't done it.
Have you ever had treatment?
No. I was addicted to heroin, but I've been clean for 10 years.
Do you have a medical card?
No,
How do you pay for medical services now? Do you
I
have
don't go
insurance?
to the doctor.
You just don't go?
No,
Are you working?
yes.
What do you do?
I work for HHS. We clean at Marshall University. We're a contractor.
All right. And you're a West Virginia resident?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to refer you to OVP. I want you to go there and get an assessment, and I'm going to send them a copy of your screen.
Okay.
They're in Huntington.
I was
They have
a-
multiple locations.
I was established at the one in Proctorville before,
Okay.
just as like my family doctor.
You can go there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Same organization. Usually they have somebody here, but today they don't. So
Okay.
I'm going to send them a copy of your screen. I want you to get assessed. And, you know, this case, you've never done anything on it yet, right?
Correct.
So that's got to get done. You got community service to do
Yes, sir.
and a fine and court cost to pay.
Okay.
Can you pay anything on your fine and court costs?
I get paid next Wednesday evening, so I can come in next Thursday and pay.
Okay. I'm going to go a month out. June 2nd is going to be your next review hearing. Well, you've got a bond up now, right?
Yes.
So it's actually going to be a sentencing. I move them, when somebody doesn't appear and then they have to post bond, I move it to the sentencing docket. So it'll be at 10 a.m. on June 2nd. And you understand how it works now that you have a bond up?
Yes, sir.
Before, I hate to say it, but when somebody doesn't show up and I just issue a warrant that goes to the sheriff, they got a lot to do. So they're not going to go look for you, and especially if you're out of state, they can't, they're not going to go out of state to get you. But a bail bondsman, this one, will go anywhere
Yeah.
to get you, because he doesn't want to pay I think it was $2,500?
Yes.
He does not want to pay that, and he would go anywhere to avoid paying $2,500. So you're not safe. And he's not going to wait 6 months to come get you. He's going to be there soon. So you got, bottom line, you got to come to court unless you want to go back to jail.
I'll be here.
In a rough way.
Right.
With the bail bondsman coming and throwing you in his car and taking you to jail. That's what happens. So June 2nd, get to OVP for evaluation. I'll send them a copy of your screen today.
Okay.
I just don't want anything bad to happen to you, so let's get this taken care of.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
June 2nd.
State of Ohio recalls Richard Powell, case number CRB 25193. Richard Powell.
Mr. Steyer's case.
Your Honor, may we approach again?
Yes.
Come on in, you have a seat right here. You have a seat right here if you want to.
Do you have any idea how long he's been, I mean, is this going to be a regular kind of issue? He just entered the facility or been there?
How long has he been with you guys?
I've been with the company for 4 years, and he was there prior to my coming, so I'm not
So
100% sure.
He's been there.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, I didn't ask him specifically that question. Well, I just, we'll make her know.
Ma'am, could you approach the bench, please?
Come on all the way up, you know. Instead of shouting all the questions across the board.
And could you tell me your name again? And your position with us? And you're Richard's case manager. So, he's been there a long time, so is this like a new problem with him, or just been a new team? Okay. Is there a plan in place, or we're trying to figure out what to do? Then where can you get her? What's his options? That's where it's from. Was he saying what kind of court or?
His sister is his daughter.
Okay. Because one of the options we have is athletes at the Appalachian Hospital. That's usually for people who restore. Right. Well,
The issue we have is, I don't know if the means for the court to make this sort of finding you're looking for conviction. And if we're actually moving forward, adjudication on this case, I'm going to have that evaluated for competence. Which that's the sort of waste of time and money because we know it's not common. I guess the court could just find him and talk to him how they.
I think I can do
I mean, you do have the capacity to do that. But I don't know that ABH would take him without some kind of finding from a psychologist.
yeah, is there other option? If someone has a continual problem, being aggressive, violent, is there a facility that they can go to? Where's that? Okay. Well,
We don't necessarily have to
yeah. Is there any change in the controls? There's no Because he's pretty well. Okay. Well, why don't we come back in a week or so and see what happens then?
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're scared. Okay. You gotta find out.
I'm in a situation where I, as a attorney, I can't necessarily recommend anything. It's just interested in feeling myself, take it on further honesty, and the program. Potentially.
I'm wondering, because, just So the order comes out.
This is right with that. So it's probably from there. Probably. So she assisted.
She aware that charges are filed.
So if you could give me a copy of the work as well as her contact information, I'll get that to her.
So, do you want to go back and look?
So we both make sure I'm here, everything I know and I'm here on the night.
Okay. I think that's my time.
So I mean, I think it should be, yeah, if you really believe it, better look at
All right, I'm going to set this for a pretrial on May the 9th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Okay, if you're done here today, you guys probably gonna take off, so I'm gonna get to the lawyer for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're done here today.
I am gonna.
Okay. Let me get this for you, you got that drawer over here. Okay, I'm good.
State of Ohio versus Corey Edward Newton, case number CRB 25249.
And sir, are you Corey Edward Gooden?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Gooden, you've just received a copy of the charge, and it alleges that at Rome Township on April the 30th, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Cindy Hutchison, and that Ms. Hutchison is either a member of your family or lives in your household. So the charge filed against you is domestic violence. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand this charge?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights I explained defendants have at the beginning of court?
Yes, I do.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
I'm getting paid under the table currently.
What do you do?
I actually take care of Miss Cindy Hutchison. She's
Okay.
my payee.
Are you getting paid by the hour to do that? How do you get paid?
She just give it to me monthly.
How much do you make a month?
Roughly, she gives me about $400.
Okay, well, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel. I'll
Thank you.
appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. He has a bond out that he's posted.
Cindy Hutchinson.
Is there a protection order requested here?
Yeah, this sounds like I'm not exactly sure what he takes care of Cindy Hutchinson.
Cindy Hutchison here today?
So I don't know whether she's incapacitated in some way or what the story there is.
Well, according to the affidavit, she says this is her spouse. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
We probably need to try to reach out to her and find out what's going on.
Okay, whether she wants a protection order.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to set bond, well, I'm not going to set the next hearing until the prosecutor tries to find out whether she wants a protection order, that sort of thing. So we'll recall this later in the document.
Have a seat in the gallery. We'll call for minutes.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Joshua T. Hamlin. Your Honor, this is set for a pretrial. Case number CRB 25147.
Joshua Hamlin, Mr. Smith's case, pretrial.
I have not seen him this morning, Judge, but I've not been in the lobby since about 8:30.
Must be him.
There must be him.
And there is a co-defendant in this, Crystal Hamlin.
Crystal Hamlin?
Yeah, come on out, Dave, come out also.
Do not have her file. Excuse me. State of Ohio versus Crystal M. Hamlin, case number CRB 25148.
Discovery, this is Judge, we're not able to resolve it, excuse me, this morning. I did file discovery. I've got, looks like 4 dates in May that I'm available, depending on the court's schedule.
Okay, so we'll need another pretrial?
We would, Judge, yes, I literally just filed it.
Okay, so we need enough time for them to answer and then come back. So probably, well, the 16th is out, so anytime after the 16th.
It looks like the 30th is the next day I'm back, Judge.
All right, Mr. Morford, what about you?
Judge, I believe I'm good then.
May 30th? Okay. Both cases then will be set for a pretrial on May 30th at 10 o'clock.
And we will need time waivers.
So waived.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure.
State of Ohio versus Angela Price, case number CRB 24690, CRB 2557.
Mr. Smith's case.
So I tried to apply it.
Okay, so you're not either one of those places right now. Judge, I've just spoken with Ms. Price. She's updated me. She indicates she is not in Thrive or Path. Path would be an insurance reason, I believe, or some type of payment insurance, or some type of financial situation. Thrive is, she indicates she's not been able to sleep for some time, so she couldn't get to Thrive. Is that correct, Adrian?
You are correct. It's
And
because of
I
the,
did have a report, it looks like it was just received a couple days ago. Has that been distributed?
I have not seen it yet.
We haven't seen it, Your Honor.
You want to approach it then?
May we, thank you.
She's probably Medicare. All right, we have our evaluation back from Southern Ohio Forensic. That hasn't actually been furnished to council yet. There's quite a bit here to digest. So we'll have that disseminated to council. We'll come back on the 19th to discuss it and how we're going to go through it. Next hearing will be May 19th at 10 o'clock in Will council see the clerk to give copies of the evaluation?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Corey Gooden, case number CRB 25249.
Okay, this is Mr. Smith's case, and we're on issue protection order and bond. Well, not bond, he has a bond out.
He does, Judge.
Whether there's a protection order request.
That was the question.
We spoke to the victim, Your Honor, and she does not want a protection order, or she actually doesn't want the charges pursued. We're not willing to go that far at this point. We'd be willing to discuss a 90-day continuance. It sounds.
Judge, I certainly will talk to him about it. I don't know if we're ready to do that today, but I will certainly get him in there. We'll speak before the next hearing, hopefully that.
Since there's no protection order request, you want to do the 30th then?
I could, Judge, yes, sir.
30th, it's the next one. That'll get us started for the 90 days anyway. May 30th will be the next hearing, be a pretrial at 10 o'clock. This bond is continued.
Your Honor, there's one other thing in reading the narrative that the alleged victim says that he returned home after several days and he had been, according to her, had been drinking. So I don't know if alcohol played a role in this, and maybe if there's some situation with alcohol that Mr. Gooden would benefit for some counseling, it might be helpful to him. Just a thought.
We will discuss that, Judge.
All right. May 30th is the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio versus David A. Campbell, case number CRB 25173.
All right, this is a case set for trial today, but I understand there's going to be another resolution of it.
There is, Judge. It's my understanding that as my client's at the VA, the victim is asking the case be dismissed today.
Jamie Campbell.
She's going to be here at noon, Your Honor, Jamie Campbell. I wanted her to, if the court would want to hear from
Put it on the
her.
record. Okay, we'll recall her that name. Or whenever she gets here. If she's here earlier, we can recall.
Okay, good. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Shane Sowards, case number CRB 25186, CRB 25255. This is an arraignment. Shane Sowards.
This one outside, I'm texting him to come in.
Okay, other than that, this case.
State of Ohio versus Angelica Haycook, case number TRC 25849, A and B.
Ma'am, are you Angelica Haycook?
Yes, Your Honor.
Josh.
All right, Ms. Haycook, you've got case number 25256. You were just handed a copy of it. It's improper handling of a firearm in a motor vehicle. It alleges that at Fayette Township on April the 30th, a knowingly transported or had a loaded handgun in a motor vehicle while being under the influence of some substance prohibited by 4511, 19 of the Revised Code. That's the OBI statute. So that's a 5th-degree felony. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. You understand that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you've got an OBI charge against you, and case number is 25849. where it's alleged on April 30th at 12:24 a.m. in Fayette Township, you were operating a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol, that you tested 147 on a breath alcohol test. It's alleged this would be your first time. If you got convicted, it would be a first offense. So the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty, 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. The test score of 147, let's move the decimal point and call it 14.7, almost 15. So under Ohio law, if you test 8 or higher on a breath test, there can be, emphasis on the words can be, a presumption that you're impaired. To get the presumption, if the state wants to have a presumption that you're impaired, they have to show they complied with the rules for giving the breath test. Okay? They have to calibrate the machine and that sort of thing. Do you understand what I've explained to you about the ODI charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then the other charge is driving outside your lane. That's a minor misdemeanor, no jail time on it. The most you can get is a $150 fine on that. So you have 3 charges. Do you understand those 3 charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you work?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work in construction.
Who do you work for?
I work for a friend of mine. I'm trying to learn construction.
Do they have a company or just?
I don't officially work for the company.
Okay. Well, what do you make a week? Do you get paid by the hour or do you get paid?
He gives me about $100 a week.
Okay. Well, you're eligible for court appointed counsel then. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. She has, one of these is a felony, so there's no plea on a first appearance. So she did post a bond, according to my notes. Yes, there is a bond in the file. So that'll be continued. Your bond is continued as posted. What, does the state know if there's any further conditions and what their position's going to be on the felony, if you're going to keep it, potentially keep it here or send it to the grand jury, how you want to handle that?
It looks like we would be willing to keep that case here.
At least initially.
Yes, and I noticed she's with the counselor today too, so if she wants to.
Okay, she's already at RRS?
Monday she comes in. Assessment
Okay, she has an
Monday morning.
appointment.
Monday morning.
With that in mind, then, Your Honor, I would ask if the 9th is getting a little bit heavy on my docket. I don't know how the court's docket looks, but the 12th I'm here and only have one case.
Let's set it for the 12th.
Okay. So,
And you wait any time?
there's no time problem with that because she's out of jail, Your Honor.
May 12th will be preliminary hearing and pretrial. Next hearing, May 12th, 10 o'clock.
So, I'm going to get your court file and I'll talk to you in just a minute. Just wait for me in the lobby. Hang on. About 3 or 4 minutes.
State of Ohio versus Shane Sowers, case number CRB 25186, CRB 25255.
Shane Savage.
Sir, you are Shane Sowers?
Yes.
Okay, 25186 alleges that at Fayette Township on March 18th of 2025, you knowingly failed to obey the lawful order of a law enforcement officer engaged in duties at the scene of or in connection with a fire, accident, disaster, riot, emergency of some kind, and that you did create a risk of physical harm to other people or their property by your actions.
No, that's not what I knew.
Sir, let me finish. Shane, you're Shane M. Sowers at 253 Township Road, 1026?
Yes.
Okay. It may be totally false, but that's what the charge. I don't file the charges. Prosecutor files the charges. So you need to know what they're alleging. As I said, they may not be able to prove it. Misconduct in an emergency is an M1. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Now there's another charge, 255. That is a domestic violence charge. And it alleges on May the 1st, 2025, in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Haley Sowers. And that Haley Sowers is either a member of your family or lives in your household. So domestic violence is a first degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. So you've got 2 charges. Do you understand those 2 charges?
Yes.
You understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes.
How do you plead to these charges?
Not
Do you
guilty.
plead differently to both?
Not guilty of both.
Not guilty to both. You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work at Taylor's Iron Metal. It's a junkyard.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
15.
How many hours a week?
About 40 something.
Do you have children you're supporting?
I got 3 children.
So you're making about $30,000 a year, right? Gross? That's what
A
I
little
mean.
less.
I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. Entering a not guilty plea. And he may not have been aware, the first charge that I arraigned him on was that misconduct and emergency. I'm looking at it. It looks like it was never served. The officer says it was unable to locate him and didn't serve it. So this is probably the first time he's been made aware that that charge was filed. Not guilty plea is entered on both. He's got a bond out, and that'll be continued. I'm setting pre-trials. We can do the 12th is open. The 16th is pretty busy, so 12th or any time after the 16th, Mr.
Whatever that would be, good.
May 12th. May 12th.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We attempted to contact the victim and have been unable to, so we're going to ask for protection on that.
Is it a problem for you to stay away from Haley Sowers? Is that your wife, I believe?
Yes. It's not a problem.
Okay. Your word to stay away from her, don't contact her, don't post things about her, let things be calm. Come back to court on whoever's on there. Please mute your microphone. May the 12th is your next hearing.
I'm sorry, what day was it?
May 12th.
Right here, I got it. He's got it.
May 12th, 10 o'clock, and there is a protection order issued.
You need to sign here and here. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
That's when you're coming back, and that's how it could all be. Okay. Well, when I call you? First of the week. Call me first of the week. First of the week? Yes, sir. So Monday.
State of Ohio versus Barbara R. Lawson, case number CRB 22709. Mr. Morford's case.
Mr. Morford is the attorney. Set for pre-trial.
Judge, do you have a report from TCC?
I do not. I've got an old one.
It's March.
It's Barbara Lawson. Yes.
Get with the program, you're not doing anything.
I spoke with case management this morning about this, Your Honor.
No, I just,
There was
I go.
about a month span where she didn't show up for any appointments. She has been twice recently. We just need her to be consistent with her appointments.
I was having issues with transportation, but now they're transporting me back and forth.
Okay. Where are you living now?
In Ashland,
Okay. And are you going to Ironton for your
Yeah.
appointments? Okay.
Yeah.
You can get there
yeah,
now?
yeah.
Mr. Morford, you want more time then?
Please, Judge.
Okay. And you're going to get us a better report next time, right?
Yes.
Well, let's not go the full month. Let's do... How about the 23rd, May 23rd?
That's good to hear, Your Honor.
That's 3 weeks. Okay, next hearing is May 23rd. We're going to be looking for a better report.
Okay.
Make sure I got your appointment.
Issues with transportation.
10 o'clock, May 23rd.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Tory Norman, case number CRA 25237. Your Honor, picked up by Boyd County.
All right, Tory Norman was in our jail on a warrant out of Boyd County, signed a waiver to go to Boyd County on the charges, so the matter here is closed.
State of Ohio versus Michael Clay, case number CRB 20-1023, CRB 18796, CRB 18251.
Mr. Steyer's case, is that for pretrial?
And Your Honor, okay, you have coming forward.
It's a good report.
Do we have?
Thank you.
Good job.
Do you have protection? You want protection?
So, Your Honor, this is, well, to the state, still talking to the victim.
But he's still on the blame.
Do you want me to tell the judge?
Yeah.
Get his file on there. Your Honor, in speaking with Ms. Napier, she says that she has received a lot of text messages from Mr. Clay expressing the fact that it's her fault for everything that's happened. things of that nature. She's blocked him, and I've asked her if she wants a protection order. She doesn't want a protection order, but, hopefully this is not smoke and mirrors by Mr. Clay, that he's not play acting to get through this, because we're taking this very seriously. And as I said previously, in previous hearings, that we've made no promises about any of this as far as what the outcome is going to be for us, even if he is successful. So he's going to need to probably reassess his way of thinking about Ms. Napier. Otherwise, as far as we're concerned, he's not getting anywhere.
And he has a common police case too, doesn't he?
I don't believe so. Do you have a common police case? Okay, so I don't represent him in common police.
I think what happened was we were going to put a monitor on him.
I got it.
They wouldn't do that with going to Southern.
He is on a monitor.
It wasn't because of common police, it was because of the monitor.
Right.
Okay. He still has a monitor. Okay, so she doesn't want a protection order, but don't say stupid stuff.
I try not to even text her at all.
Well, that's a good policy to have. So Tom is going to tell how you're going to do your reports due now. We want to continue to get good reports and change some of your behavior. Come back in another month, Mr. Hill.
I'd be willing to make an offer to
Okay.
finalize this today if you were to plead to both of the charges, of domestic violence and the resisting. Our recommendation would be 90 days in jail, suspended, and probation, and finish treatment, and stay away from Andrea. And leave her alone.
Yeah, I'll take that. What? Okay, well,
I still need
we'll go with that, Your Honor, then.
underage children.
Well, you're gonna have to go to the court to do that. And there's a child support matter that needs to be resolved in another court.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any jurisdiction over child support. You have to go to domestic relations or probate.
Those cases, there's 18 cases.
Your Honor, we would accept that offer, enter a guilty plea, and join the recommendation. The only thing I would add is he does have an ankle monitor on, and I think we're getting to the point in his treatment where that's going to stop him from progressing. So, wanted to see, especially if we're going to be putting him on to probation, we could consider getting that ankle monitor off at this time. He's had some good reports.
Well, I think we go with what the counseling agency thinks.
The level of care that he is at now, he's not able to work or anything like that right there. So, as long as he's at his house, the ankle monitor's fine. The level of care house he's at, he will be there for 60 days. And then he's going to transition to our sober living.
60 additional days or 60 days
Yeah, but he
to
is, like he
start?
says, he is about 2 or 3 weeks from finishing up there and again transition to our sober living. And then from there, he would be able to work.
Right. So he's a couple weeks away from being able to work. And if we're not going to be coming back in.
Well, I was going to say in 3 weeks out, then I would consider it then.
Okay.
I'm going to accept his plea, and because of what's been said today, I'm not going to sentence him. I'm going to wait and see what happens. And you're welcome to be here. You're welcome to come to court every time the doors are open if you want to.
Thank you.
It's open to the public.
I'll be here.
But you don't have to. I'm going to set it for sentencing on May 23rd. And then in the sentencing process, I'll look at whether to remove the ankle monitor at that point. So everything is continued to May 23rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, let's see.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Shaw Richards. Case number CRB 236.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial.
Your Honor, this is our first pretrial on this matter. Ms. Richards has another matter that was pending in Ironton Municipal Court, has gone on to the grand jury. I was discussing with Mr. Hill. Although this is separately charged, it sort of arises out of the same incident. He said there's a possibility he might consider nulling it to the grand jury. If he does that, I guess that's what he wants to do. If not, I'm going to ask for another pretrial to give me time to file discovery.
what happened, Your Honor, was she was arrested for the theft charge at Walmart in Chesapeake, and then they took her to jail at Ironton, and they found drugs on her as they took her into custody. So that's a felony charge. It's going to the grand jury. This is the same day, same sequence of events, and I think that this charge should go on and be with those other charges before the grand jury, tell the whole story about what happened. So we'll nollie this.
Okay.
We have no objection.
Well, she has a bond up. You want to try to keep that bond or not?
Well, I guess we could waive preliminary hearing to transfer the bond over. She also has a bond on the matters that went to the grand jury.
It's a misdemeanor.
Right, that's why I don't really know there's any way to keep this bond. I believe this was a $2,000 cash or surety bond. She posted a $20,000 cash or surety bond in the case that was in municipal court.
Okay.
So this isn't ideal, but I think her bond is going to continue on. And if she ends up in front of the right judge, she'd probably be able to remain out on that bond.
So flip a coin.
Your words, not mine.
Okay, we'll just nollie this thing.
So this will be nollied outright in this court?
Well, it's going to go to the nollie to the grand jury.
Right.
As we're learning, it matters with the PCI reporting and the Supreme Court reporting.
All right, nollie to the grand jury. Because there is a felony, but it's just not in this court, it's in our municipal court.
You can go out in the lobby if you want to, just don't leave till I talk to you. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jason S. Tackett, case number TRD 1742 A and B, TRD 152996.
Your Honor, Mr. Tackett has some matters pending in common pleas court. Our intention was he was going to take an offer there that would result in his going to STAR, and our intention would be to wrap these matters into that and basically let him go to STAR for everything, but it hasn't happened yet, and for that reason these cases still continue. He also had a warrant from the state of Kentucky. When he was finally able to bond on these matters, Kentucky came and got him, which we anticipated was going to happen. A warrant has been issued in common pleas court simply to get him back when he gets out of Kentucky. I think that's probably what we would need to do on these as well. Once he comes back into the jail system, we'll add him back on, come in, and hopefully at that point, wrap everything up. But he is not here, but we believe he is incarcerated in the state of Kentucky currently.
Who is this we're talking about?
Jason Tackett.
State concurs, or, I don't know what he's going to do, I can issue a warrant. He's not here. So I'll issue a warrant for failure to appear. He doesn't have a bond.
I believe he's OR bond, because our intention was to make him available for Kentucky so he could get that taken care of and come back.
State of Ohio versus Missy Blackwood, case number CRA 2484. That's okay.
Okay, this is Mr. Steyer's case. She's at Bethesda as an inpatient.
No, she was outpatient. She had transferred to Gallia to be closer to home and has requested transfer back, so we added it to the docket so we can have it on the record.
This basically the issue was transportation. She wanted to switch to a different provider. I think maybe she found that Bethesda was a better fit for her despite the transportation issues. And the other provider is not someone that generally reports to this court anyway, so we're probably better off with her at Bethesda.
And when she comes back to Bethesda, is she going to be outpatient or?
She'll be outpatient, yes, she did really well in the program.
And we're set for the 23rd on this already, and I would just assume was it the 23rd?
Yes.
Yeah, we're set for the 23rd. I would ask you to just keep that date. But she just didn't want to switch providers without asking the court, which I think is laudable.
I'll agree and enter an order that you can go back to Bethesda outpatient. We'll keep the same date for your next hearing, which is May 23rd, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay. We've got a lot of hearings at the jail, and I'd like to keep some of the lawyers around, so I'm going to need to appoint some of you.
I'm just stepping out to talk to some clients.
State of Ohio versus Ashley L. Bandy, case number CRB 22338, and Michael Brown was on there.
All right, ma'am, are you Ashley Bain? Okay, your microphone is muted. Now it's right. Can you say something, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so you can hear me okay?
Yes.
I'm Judge Capper. Your case is filed in Orange County Municipal Courts, case number 22-338. And it's alleged that you failed to appear on a theft charge. I'm getting a lot of background noise here. The theft offense was alleged to be May 21st, 2022 at Walmart. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
You understand the rights you have as a defendant?
I'm sorry?
You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have the right to have an attorney, to have one appointed. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes.
How do you want to plead to this theft charge?
I just guilty.
Well, you have to be sure. Guilty means you're admitting it's true. If you're not sure, you should probably enter a not guilty plea.
Do I not have a lawyer?
You can get a lawyer if you enter a not guilty plea.
Yeah, can I get a lawyer?
Are you working?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a job?
No.
Do you have no income?
No.
All right, Mr. Morford, I'm going to appoint you to represent Ms. Bandy. It's alleged, ma'am, that you were cited to come into court on May 23rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. and that you didn't show up and got a warrant issued because of it. Do you have any response to that?
I honestly forgot about it.
Okay.
I have bad seizures and they told me to slip my mind until they gave me the papers in here.
I'm going to set your bond at $1,000 cash or surety. Can you post bond?
I don't think so, no. I don't know.
May it please the court, Ms. Bandy has a case pending in common police court.
Okay.
She was arraigned, I think Wednesday?
Were you?
Yeah.
I was appointed to her there.
Okay, well, let's switch it up then. I'll point you on this.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine.
Come in and.
I mean, that's better. We want the same lawyer on both cases. I didn't know about
Yes.
the common pleas matter. So I'm going to appoint Mr. Steyer since he's your lawyer in common pleas also.
And she is due in court Wednesday, the 7th. I would ask for an OR bond on this simply because we're trying to get her into treatment through common pleas. I don't know off the top of my head. I believe a cash surety bond was required in common pleas. Ms. Bandy gave me her mother's contact information. I've attempted to contact her mother. I haven't had any luck with that. So we're going to be back in there to revisit the issue of bond. But I believe Judge Finley's intention right now is that a cash surety bond is going to be required to get her out. But if we have a cash surety bond in both courts, that's going to complicate getting it posted and cost more money. Maybe in a way that's not helpful.
Okay, unless the state strongly objects, I would change mine to an OR bond so that Judge Finley can, she'll be free to do whatever she wants to on bond. Her bond's going to control the situation.
We're not opposed to that.
And I didn't catch what's pending. Is this a misdemeanor or a felony?
So it's a theft from Walmart back in 2022. It's alleged she didn't appear for it.
Okay.
For the arraignment.
Then I would ask if we could set this for either the 12th or the 9th. My docket on the 9th is a little heavy, but I don't want to make her, well, she'll either be out or not. So I'd ask for the 12th if we could.
All right, I'll set May 12th as the next hearing. It'll be a pre-trial at 10 o'clock. So if Judge Finley lets you out on some kind of OR bond or a bond that you can make, you've got to get to my court May the 12th, which is a Monday, at 10 a.m., where I'll issue a warrant for you for not appearing. So, the court's in Chesapeake. You know where it is?
Yes.
Across from the flea market.
Yes.
All right, May the 12th, 10 o'clock. If you're still in custody, I'll see you just like this on teleconference.
Thank you.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Michael Brown, case number CRA 2540.
Michael Brown is up next.
Ashley Kane is on deck.
Kane on deck. And this, Mr. Starr, is your case. It's Michael Brown.
I didn't realize that. Is this?
He had failed to appear in the past.
Okay.
You were the lawyer on it.
I don't have the file with me, but I can.
Sir, you're Michael Brown.
Speed, there's nothing to deal with this.
Your lawyer is here in the courtroom, Mr. Steyer. You were, according to my record, supposed to attend a preliminary hearing on January 31st of 2025. You didn't appear, warrant got issued, and you had had no R bond prior to that time. So I'm going to change. I do have a report from Brighter Days. Let's see. Got arrested on a violation of protection on January 22nd. I don't know, did you stay at Brighter Days, or what happened after you were at Brighter Days?
They introduced my own honestly on all of that, what I say, but I didn't have to get a court date, so I didn't hear about
I believe the 24th was his arraignment on that matter.
Yes.
I think what he was arrested for actually is what brought him into custody.
Okay.
I don't have my file, so I don't recall specifically what his charge is, but I think you'll find that the charge in the file is actually a protection order violation that was charged. And he was arrested at Brighter Days. He appeared by video.
All right. I'm going to change his bond then to $2,000 cash or surety. And I'll set, when did you come into the jail, Mr. Brown?
I've been out there for I've been out there for 26.
When did you come into Lawrence County?
Yes, they had an order in Columbus, I feel like something.
When did you come into Lawrence County?
Yes, 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
I think.
The 30th, okay.
Your Honor, the 9th is within the 10 days.
Okay.
The 12th is slightly outside of it, but I am here the 9th. It's not optimal, but we can get him in.
May the 9th is going to be your next hearing. You have a bond of $2,000 cash or surety. You post bond, you got to be at the court 10 o'clock on May the 9th. I don't know if they've changed headphones or what, but we didn't used to get all that back. We're getting a lot, if somebody's listening to the sheriff's office, we're getting a ton of background noise, which we didn't used to get. I don't know if you changed out the headphones or what happened, but it's not blocking out. People talking in the background are coming through, and it's hard to hear what's being said with the defendant.
State of Ohio versus Ashley M. Kane at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 24340, CRB 24341, and West Carolina is on deck.
So we need those expensive headphones back, not the cheap ones. The cheap ones let the background noise in. All right, ma'am, are you Ashley Kane?
Yes.
I'm Judge Capper. This is an arraignment for you on charges, new charges. Case number 24340. And let me explain your rights to you first. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have the right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those charges?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think we might have somebody That says Christian niece in the corner, and that says Lawrence County Sheriff's Department. Do we have, possibly have a,
No,
we have one?
the other one is muted.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one says Lawrence County is the sheriff's office, and it's muted.
Okay.
It's coming from the one that she's on. Okay, if the people in the background could quit talking, please, or I'm just gonna order you to bring everybody. Okay, I'm gonna order you to bring all the defendants to the court. Bring the defendants to the court. Okay, go on with the cases here.
Now that person is muted.
State of Ohio versus Frank McCann, case number CRB 10-3.
Okay, ma'am, I'm not gonna view you by teleconference. They're gonna bring you to the court. Sir, are you Frank McCann?
Yes, sir.
Can you let them call the sheriffs and let them know what they need to do? All right, sir, it's alleged that you had a theft conviction here. And I guess, is this for the expungement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have a judgment entry presented to me on that, and it's been executed by the prosecutor and your attorney, Mr. McCann.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and approve it, and it'll be submitted to the clerk. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus David Christian, case number CRA 25108 and CRA 25108.
This is Mr. Smith's case.
Yes, Your Honor. This is one where Mr. Christian was to pay a total of $2,200 in restitution. Last summer we were here, he paid $200. At that time, we did an order to pay the $200. So he owes $2,000. He's got $1,200 today. So if we can put on another order that he can pay $1,200 towards restitution, he'll have $800 left, and come back one more time, he'll have it paid off. And then we can
What's the state's position on it?
resolve everything at that time.
It's just enough to keep it here for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure that.
What's he
that's
paying today?
$1,200.
$1,200?
So that would leave $800 balance that he'd owe, and if, maybe we
When
can,
can he pay off the balance?
I'd like to give him another 30 days so he can collect all that, so, I mean, that's what we gave him last time, he got $1,200, so if we can do 30, if we need to do.
June 2nd? That is a court date, June 2nd.
June 2nd works perfectly.
All right, so I'll order defendants to pay $1,200 in restitution to the clerk today. This belongs to Collins, Shawn, and Jenkins. The balance will be paid in full June 2nd, by June 2nd, 2025. You want that? Should that be
See, then have the rest of it paid off and resolve it.
something like that? So next hearing will be June 2nd
Thank you, Your Honor.
at 10 a.m.
State of Ohio versus James DeMint, case number CRA 24786, CRB 24787A and B, CRB 24635, CRA 24290, CRB 231859A and B.
Okay, James DeMint to Tyler Smith as the attorney. He's at RRS. Oh, boy. now his son wants to come to our area. I didn't know that. I didn't know that James was not on it.
His son's going to inpatient, his father's outpatient services.
He seems to follow in the footsteps, you know, the apple hasn't fallen too far from the tree. So, I mean, the only thing we can do is issue
Yeah, it's
a
unfortunate.
warrant, and does he might have a bond, let's see. He has had one in the past.
From what I see, Your Honor, it looks like 5,000 OR, but I don't know which case that was on.
Christmas Eve, 2024, he posted a $20,000 bond.
Wow. Yeah.
With Mr. Sowers. What would Mr. Sowers do for $20,000?
What would he do?
Yeah, I mean, what would he not do?
That would be one.
You'll go pick him up for sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna break the bad news to him. Like that.
Someone said he's out. He said he looks pretty rough right now.
Yeah, that's usually when he disappears. He's been around for a long time. It's like when this one was stiff.
I'll say $20,000.
Okay, so we'll set a bond forfeiture for May 19th.
State of Ohio versus Thomas W. Ward II, case number CRA 25-124, CRB 25-122, AZ, CRB 24-719, CRA 24-59.
Yes. Hear that about James? So you're getting off methadone?
Yes.
Where are you now?
TCC, the
I know
hotel.
that. I didn't phrase that question very well. What's your dosage now?
I think like 2 milligrams or 1 milligram. I should be off of it by Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, good.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Progress. Yeah.
Well, Your Honor, I think I see a pretty positive report, and I think good news that he's moving toward ending methadone. I don't know what kind of a time frame we want to look at coming back, but we continue to waive time constraints to move the case along.
And he's gonna, doesn't give me a time frame. It doesn't look like he's gonna be moving out of the counseling center anytime soon.
No, Your Honor.
We were out about 3 weeks before. We could stick with 3 or go out to even to 4 weeks maybe.
With this report. Let's go into June.
Well, the only issue that I would raise is he is on an ankle monitor. He's asking about how long he'd be on that. We
Any
usually
recommendation on that?
look to the providers' thoughts on that.
He's been totally compliant since he's been in services with us, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I've been burned on this before, but you're telling me you're gonna stay and see this out and stay clean, okay? I'm gonna order it removed,
Thank you.
as I said.
I'm here. I'm not going nowhere, Your Honor. Thank you for this
Nope.
opportunity.
Well, you know what, no one else has ever said, you know what, Jack, you take it off, I'm gonna split, but this happened before.
Right. Well, I asked you to put it on me.
But the thing is, you've got a felony, so there's no place you can go. That you wanna go to, I mean, Iran, someplace like that, they don't have an extradition treaty with the United States, but on a felony, there's really not too many places you can hide out.
Right.
And not get sent right back here, and then you come back.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here.
You're not gonna get this kind of treatment if you do that. You're gonna get rough treatment. If you come back, if you split and come back, then it's at least starve probably, or prison, so.
I've heard too much bad about it.
Yeah.
I'm happy where I'm at.
This is part of the process. You gotta make this your you working on you is for you
Yes,
and your family. I mean, I want it, I want you to do it, but it affects you and your family more than it affects me.
Yes.
So it's gotta become what you want, not because I want it. So this is part of that process. You do it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Not because you're made to. Because at some point, I'm gonna cut you loose, go fly birdie on your own and make it work on your own.
Yes.
It's part of that process, okay? I'll order the ankle monitor removed. See Mr. Major about doing that.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, my June is actually pretty full. I'm available the 6th, 13th, 16th, and 27th.
Do the 13th.
Okay.
June 13th to be the next hearing. Ankle monitor removed.
Thank you.
See Mr. Major.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you,
Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Smith.
Good work, man.
Case number TRD 25-820.
You got a driving under suspension. And you're in, she's at RRF now, right?
Yeah.
On some kind of probation. And feel safe in saying she's pregnant, because she's told me that before. Okay. With all the circumstances, I want you to go do a screen on your prior stuff before I handle this. So go do a screen and come back.
State of Ohio versus Robert A. Hill, case number TRD 24-335.
This is on sentencing, and you're trying to get things taken care of, and you got a bond up, so you got everything, so you paid your fines, it looks like,
Yeah, I paid them last time I was here. Paid them off.
community service.
Yeah, I just talked to Mr. Major. He said I can come down tomorrow and do double.
You get 2/3 of what you owe done tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I owe 3 days, right?
Right.
I just started back to work, and it's just been kind of hard to get into the week.
Okay, so you'll be here tomorrow, you got 3 days to do, you get 2 days credit for tomorrow. So I'm gonna give you another month, get this done, then you don't have to come to the hearings anymore.
Well, I would've already had it done, but, you know, that foot thing,
Okay.
so good to go on that.
Mondays or Fridays, what's better?
Weekends.
I'm talking, well, I would come in here on a Saturday and have.
'Cause I work Monday
You know
too.
what? These people, they won't come in on Saturdays and have court. So I'll be here by myself. And they
I
won't wanna
work
do
Monday
that.
through Fridays. I do blacktop in Columbus.
Well, I gotta set your court date for a Monday or a Friday. That's what I'm asking. Which do you prefer? What's better? I'm getting-
Friday.
Friday. Okay. June the 6th. Just get it done before then, and you don't have to worry about it. You got 3 days community service, get it done before June 6th, and you don't have to be here then.
10 a.m., right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls David A. Campbell, case number CRB 25173.
It's Mr. Smith's case, it's on the trial docket, but we're doing something else.
Yes, Judge, we were waiting for the alleged victim to get here. It's going to have to be dismissed by the state. They just want her here to confirm that on the record.
So Jamie Campbell's here, Mr. David Campbell's spouse, and previously, when we were here back several weeks ago, we discussed the desire to have Mr. Campbell take advantage of the VA services that are available, and there was a little bit of a problem on that day, and we went ahead and set it for a trial, but we still wanted him to do that. And he has gone ahead and availed himself to services there, and his spouse says that he's doing very well. We're very encouraged by that, and so we felt that really that's what we wanted from the beginning, and we just want that to be the outcome in this, and Ms. Campbell says that he's done very well. So I believe there's a protection order at this time, and she doesn't want that anymore, but we also asked for them to give us as much information as we could from the VA as far as what services he is actually involved in. I got one thing, it was an acknowledgement from the VA that he is in services, so that's something. The aim today, and this is because Ms. Campbell is urging me that she needs to have this case dismissed so that she can resume her role as his spouse in communicating with the VA, that she regularly had communicated with them in the past, and she wants to resume that. So, all that being said, we're okay if there's a dismissal today.
All right, Ms. Campbell, you heard what the prosecutor says. Do you agree with what he's representing to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has anyone, do you feel threatened or pressured or anything to come in here and say this, or are you doing this of your own free will?
I'm doing this on my own free will.
Okay.
That's what needs to happen. That's what's right, yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and dismiss it at your request. Of course, you know if there's other problems, you can always refile.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so at this point, it's going to be dismissed.
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
Cost?
They didn't request costs.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Good luck. Thank you.
This time we're waiting on your screen and Chris's.
Okay. All right, we're just going to take a recess. We'll come back when we get stuff to do.
So we need to see, we don't have any new trials today so far. Well, I think James is.
Clerk's office.
No, it's, we're getting on this, these. Agreements will be out of order, so I'm going to do this here, and then. Okay. So we've got a couple, I'm gonna take these back, do those two, file this away.
Okay. I'm gonna make some phone calls. My phone's ringing off the hook today.
Can I get your signature?
Oh, I suppose. It's not really my signature, it's a stamp of it.
That's all right.
That really has saved my thumbs.
I bet.
Are you all? That's what you need.
Trying to take me out, Arlen.
Oh, well, I was wanting to hit your bad finger.
You came close.
I almost did, and I'll hold it for.
Okay. Get that away from me. I'm gonna go deep.
In between?
Did your battery last more than my battery got?
Hey, did that guy show up yet? Okay, so he knows what it is. All right. The judge put her on the screen, and then there was so much background noise, he said, forget it. He said, bring them all here, so they dismissed everybody, and they have it was gonna be online, now they're not gonna be here in person, so it'll probably be another 30 minutes till they get here. Yeah, there's some kind of issue, so we'll figure it out. Yeah, and if I'm not there by 3:30, hell, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna leave before that.
Arizona said she's leaving before 3:30.
I mean, she made me do enough last night standing there in the rain.
So we'll take care of it. All right, see you.
So I told her last night, I said, do you know what I had to do today for 15 minutes to see? She's like, no what? And I was like, me and Amanda was about to take that tent of Mountain Mouthfuls and have to ride it down the Ohio River.
Hey, everybody. It's probably going to be a couple more hours. I'm helping one of our employees out here in Ohio right now, but what is it? Go ahead. That's exactly right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, are you thinking tens of thousands? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it has to be done. So, yeah, whatever you think, you just let me know, and then I'll get back to our bosses and stuff, and we'll go from there. But if you got any questions, you just let me know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know. I knew that this was a big deal. I knew it was. Look, whatever you tell me, I'll tell them. You know what I mean? Like, you're the expert. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I should be there within about 2 hours. So like, I'll call you the second I leave here in Ohio, and then and if you're still there, we'll talk it out. All right, buddy. If you need something, call me back. All right, thank you. Dude, he said 15 fucking days. That's gonna be out of there. Fuck you.
The theater?
No, yeah. He said, I'm gonna play this Mexico. He said, this is going 15 days.
There's little traps that some don't really be happy. How much are they on for eBay right now? $100 million.
The prototype.
That's crazy.
Hey, what you guys waiting?
We
For
just
an
have,
inmate.
we're just here to, in support.
Okay. Who?
We're in support to Ashley Kane.
To Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had a little problem.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with them down there, Jay. You know.
So he was loud.
Yeah, I'm saying, the Jay used to tell people, shut up,
Yeah.
don't talk, if you're gonna talk, get out of here.
Right.
While we're doing this.
That's court too, you know?
Yeah. You know, the judge got a little perturbed with that.
Yeah, it was pretty loud in there.
Yep.
chill anyway, so I appreciate you starting shortly.
Thank you, man.
Usually this never happens.
Of course it don't.
Yeah.
Longer than usual.
They must be walking about.
The man pulled up, I seen.
Oh, did they pull up?
Yeah,
Okay.
pulled up like a couple minutes ago.
So they are here, okay.
And the jail roster's big today. He's in a bad mood too, the judge is. He's going to be, the judge. In a bad mood, he's going to be in.
I hope not, it's just, I mean, it ain't, I mean,
She's first.
it's the jail's fault, not the people that's in there.
She's first.
I guess we'll see.
He seems pretty reasonable.
He is fair, man. I've been in this role the last couple of years, and Judge Capper's always been fair, man.
Yeah, because we work directly in recovery, you know what I mean, and like all these volunteer hours and stuff, like,
Oh, you don't work with him?
yeah, we work for cultural development out of Huntington, so we hear that a lot, you know, people, a lot of promises. I like what he said, he said, I've known you for a long time. He said, I know what you're gonna do. I got a couple guys like that.
Okay, we're not ready to get started here.
I'll just take this one back. Open house.
Yeah.
We'll be able to do everything else, and we're inviting everybody to come down today and do stuff, and we're going to figure out how things operate, our nurses, so our nurses will be there.
May 29th, you said? Is it during the day, I guess?
I think it's going to be 6, but they're going to make flyers, so we're going to hit a flyer.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be something for everybody.
I'll go ahead and put it on the calendar. Because it feels that quick.
I think we have a Jimmy West, our clinical director, so we can let everybody know what kind of changes that we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
I didn't get a docket for Howard this week.
I told her everybody to on stuff, because she still hasn't done it. She keeps going into the car. So, somebody needs to get your view over here.
Jill's here.
Oh, yeah, somebody needs to get your view. Never says, the girl told me she was gonna go ahead and do it. And so I tell her when you're going to do it, what she didn't do it. And never says she keeps going out to the car, and we're ready to start it.
I know when I was that pregnant, I could be on the
So she's.
at any time.
Well, I heard you there.
Oh, I do too, but
I tried.
We've already attempted twice, and she's
Yeah. She keeps going.
first one.
Lawrence County Municipal Court's now back in session.
Let me see it. Oh, we have prisoners now, so.
State of Ohio versus Ashley M. Kane, case number CRA 24340, CRB 24341.
Oh, no problem. Ma'am, you're Ashley Kane?
Yes.
Have you received a copy of the charges?
Yes.
Okay. And I went over your rights with you before we, did you hear that, or you want me to go over them again?
I did not hear it, but I understand my rights.
Well, we better go over it just to make sure. You have a right to, you've heard it many times. It's called the Miranda warning. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but if you do say things, everything in here is getting recorded. So if you admit something about your case, the state can use it against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Those are your rights. Do you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go over your charges now. Case number 340 is the most serious one. That's a robbery charge. This is unless they got the date wrong, this is a year old, from May of, it's not May 25th yet anyway. So May 25th of 2024, it's alleged that you in Fayette Township here in Lawrence County did attempt, or in attempting a theft offense, immediately fled afterwards, inflicted or attempted to inflict or threatened to inflict physical harm on Brandon W. Moore. So the charge filed against you is robbery. It's a felony of the second degree. Carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in jail and a $20,000 fine. Then the next charge is a misdemeanor. That's assault. It's alleged same time and place. You not only caused or tried to cause physical harm to Brandon W. Moore. Assault is a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand both those charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm a supervisor at Cultural Development.
What's that?
It's a nonprofit organization in Huntington.
What do they do? I've never heard of it.
They have different enterprises. Mostly they hire people that are facing barriers to employment and they train them and there is some back in the workforce.
Do you get paid a salary, or you get paid by the hour, or are you paid?
Yes, sir, salary,
What's your salary?
$47,000.
Okay. Tell me about your family situation. Do you have people that are dependent on you for your income?
My partner, yes.
You don't have any children?
We just regained custody of our daughter. She'll be moving back in less than next 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, what's the state's position on bond?
State requests a $20,000 cash assurance bond.
Do you think you can post a bond so that you can go back to work?
I would like to.
Okay, so 20,000. They're asking for a $20,000 bond. If I set that, I'm going to make a cash or surety. So what that means is, if you got $20,000 in cash, you can post that with the clerk. As long as you show up to all your hearings at the end of the case, you get the whole $20,000 back. If you cannot post that, I'll let you use a surety, which is a bail bondsman. They are guaranteeing your appearance, and they will have to pay the $20,000 if you don't show up. But you have to pay them a fee, which you lose, and that's usually 10%. So that will cost you $2,000. So you tell me, is that a bond you think you could post?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, And then you can go back, will you have a job? Was this charge going to keep you from working?
No, Your Honor, I've been in contact with my boss and CEO, and yes, I still have a job.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to appoint a lawyer for you because you make too much money for, your family situation. But I'm going to set bond at $20,000, cash or surety. Do you want to talk to a bail bondsman then about posting the bond, or do you think you can post the whole 20?
No, I know I can't post the whole one, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, so we'll have a bail bondsman get in touch with you about doing that. And then when did you come into the jail?
I was actually riding in West Virginia, but I've been in Ohio since
Wednesday, I think that's the 30th. Okay. So I'm going to set your hearing, your next hearing is going to be a week from today, May the 9th, Friday, next Friday. And it's called a preliminary hearing you have a right to what's called a preliminary hearing, a probable cause hearing on the felony, the robbery charge, and the pretrial on the misdemeanor. That'll be at 10 a.m., May the 9th, right back here. So if you post bond, you get to come here, May the 9th at 10 o'clock. If you don't post bond, they'll either bring you or I'll send you on a teleconference. And I'm putting down you hire an attorney. Do you have any questions? Okay, May the 9th, a week from today, is your next hearing. That's all. Bail bondsman will be in touch with you.
State of Ohio versus Wesley Earls, case number CRB 2523, CRB 25132.
If there's family for the last person that was here? Okay. Mr. Cooper, would you talk to them, give
Yes.
Mr. Soward's
Yes, Your Honor.
contact information? This is Mr. Steyer's case.
Yes, Your Honor. This matter is, has kind of been pending for a while. He has matters in common police court. He has been assessed in common police court. He's been found to be not competent but restorable. But we're on a wait list for him to be restored.
To go to Athens.
And I don't have a time. I'm not certain right now, but let's actually call probation this morning. Or that I was and talked to Miss Owens, Shannon, and she said she believes that we're on the wait list, but we're not time frame yet. He's actually got two separate sets of charges pending. I've done two separate requests for assessment. I'm not sure if the same assessment we've done or if it's going to not the first assessment. That basically is in the same boat here. I have not had an assessment done in connection with these charges, but I believe that the same assessment results could be looked at from this court.
I would adopt whatever the common police does. Yes.
Tony's going to daily today.
Okay.
Wrap up and
Okay, well, that may be a separate issue too then.
Okay. Well, I would suggest just putting this off and tracking. We could bring it back sooner if something else happens, but I would say maybe a month out.
A month is probably a good time frame to look at it again.
Are you available June 2nd or 6th, either one of those?
I gotta look, my June is pretty bad. I am available June 6th.
Okay, next hearing will be June 6th for Mr. Earls.
Of this case, but we're also working on the case through who's here? You're appointed. Okay, oh, you guys will be out here. Okay. I didn't know if you had anybody here. That's what I need. Yeah.
State of Ohio versus James L. Griggs, case number CRB 25254, A, B, and C.
So that's this incompetent liquor store.
Sir, are you James L. Griggs? Have you received a copy of the charges? Okay. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things? The first charge is this 254A. It's possession of criminal tools, and it alleges that on April 28th of this year in Union Township, you were in possession of a bottle jack, a scissor jack, a jack handle, and a chain cutoff tool. And that's a violation of Revised Code 292324, possession of criminal tools. It's a first degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Then the next charge, 254B, is an attempted theft charge. It alleges that on April 28th this year, you purposely tried to deprive Kerry Daniels of property, that being a catalytic converter, without the consent of the owner. That's a second degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 90 days in jail, $750 fine. And then there is a C case, 254C, criminal mischief, alleges Union Township, April 28th, without the right to do so, you moved, defaced, damaged, destroyed, or tampered with property that was not yours. Criminal mischief is a third degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 60 days in jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions on the charges? And they're all misdemeanors, so I'll ask you for a plea. What plea would you like to enter? That's your answer to the charges. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. The safest plea is always not guilty. If you're not sure what to do, I would suggest a not guilty plea. Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a job?
Well, I'm a Uber driver, but
What do you make doing that?
it varies. It varies. Some days I make $100. Some days I make $20. It all depends on.
What do you think you make an average week?
That varies pretty widely too. It could be $500 a week. It could be $100 a week.
Okay. Do you file an income tax return on this?
No, sir, not that. Not for Uber.
Well, you're supposed to. I have to determine your gross annual income, so I'm trying to figure that out. So it varies between $100 and $500. So let's say, if I said $300 a week, that's still gonna make you eligible, because that's gonna be about $15,000, a little over $15,000 a year. It's your gross income. So, all right, I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. Entering a not guilty plea. Got an address of County Road 123, Chesapeake, is that right?
Yes, sir.
What is County Road 123? What's the common name of it?
Sims Creek.
Sims Creek, okay. What's the state's position on bond for this?
State would request a $2,500 cash assured bond.
Okay, I'll set that for now. That can be argued later if you want. Cash or surety. Do you think you can post any kind of bond?
Just that, Judge, he says yes, no, post any type of cash surety bond.
Not even a minimal bond you can't post?
I don't have anybody who would do it for me.
Yeah, you don't have any assets yourself, any money or anything? Okay. Well, let's set it pretty quick then for a hearing. What's your schedule?
Every Monday and Friday, Judge.
Okay, I'm looking at June, I need to go back to May. No, I need to go back to May, I thought I was looking at May, but I had it up on June, so let's see. Actually, the 12th is not bad. Next Monday, you're available then?
Let me double check, I know I'm here.
Oh, I'm looking at no, that would be the 9th.
I'm in the jury trial on the 9th and 10th, or the 12th and 13th.
What about next week, 21st? Or the 9th?
The 9th, I'm here next Friday?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Let's set it then, May 9th, 1 week from today. For pre-trial at 10 o'clock, 2,500 cash for is the bond.
State of Ohio versus Mary Morris, case number CRB 25-171.
Okay, Ms. Morrison has a probation violation filed against her. Have you received a copy of the probation violation charge? Okay. We'll have a copy, that's the only copy I've got. Yeah, so you need to make a copy. It's alleged you violated the terms of your probation with the court, and I see that part of your terms were that you were ordered inpatient treatment with Bethesda. And I have a report from Bethesda now. Mary has exhibited several instances of non-compliance, notably refusing to participate in scheduled activities. She struggles with getting along with peers. She showed increased disrespectful behavior towards staff. She's been aggressive, particularly during a recent incident where she was asked to leave a group session. Being very aggressive, started screaming, throwing things, cursing. Mary stated, F this, S, I am sick of hearing about rules and comparative ball view. Effing Bible thumping people. I want to go somewhere that is less structured where I have my freedom. This is just a minimal compared to the behaviors that she has displayed. During other outbursts, the treatment team was able to help Mary by utilizing coping skills to work through frustration, but this time Mary's anger was out of control. The treatment team feels it's in the best interest of staff and client that Mary be removed to ensure the safety of everyone involved. Okay. So you're being served a copy of the probation violation now. How do you plead to that?
I'll plead guilty to some of that stuff.
Okay.
I did ask to go to a different facility, which I asked to go to hometown, which Taylor did contact.
They're here.
Yes, sir.
How long you been in jail now?
I've been there for almost 2 months, sir. I
She
did
was-
not like it there, I'll be honest. I wish not to go back ever again.
Smart decision.
This time I'll do whatever I have to keep out of jail, and I mean that.
We did reach out to hometown. I contacted you, and we were going to keep her until Friday, and she knew that, but she still continued to behave in the way that she behaved in. Our concern was definitely our other clients, and the fact that we had someone come in from the courthouse to do nutrition who doesn't need to hear all of that.
Okay, so I assume you're asking for a second chance?
Yes, sir.
And you think you can keep yourself under control this time?
Yes, I
Do what you're told to do, when you're told to do it, how you're told to do it, and not be aggressive or demeaning to staff or the other people?
do. Yes, sir, as long as it's not Bethesda, I can.
As long as it's not what?
Bethesda, please. and thank
Okay,
you.
well, they don't want you back anyway, so,
I would prefer to go to hometown if you work with hometown.
yeah, and you're willing to take her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order you to hometown
Yes, sir.
and, do better.
I will. Thank you, sir.
You've got 98 days in jail over your head, so you wouldn't want to spend almost 100 days in jail, would you?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm doing better.
Find your P's and Q's. I'll see you back, let's see, I'll set a review hearing so I can find out how you're doing. Let's make it May 27th.
Yes, sir.
I'll
Thank
see
you,
you
Your
then.
Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No. It's gonna be reviewed. She's already been convicted.
State of Ohio versus Casey Slovis. Case number CRB 25-245, A and B.
It's Mr. Morford's case. Is set for sentencing today. And I think she's the one that tried to fake her urine screen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Morford.
Judge, my client tells me that she unintentionally dropped the specimen cup into the commode. I'm speaking with Josh, was told that it was done twice.
That's hard to believe. I can believe it once, but twice, that's stretching it. I suggest that you take her into the attorney room and talk to her and kind of, I've got up to 6 months I can give her in jail. So, why don't you talk with her and come back and we'll do sentencing after you talk with her. Do you have your file?
State of Ohio versus Corey E. Thomas, case number CRA 25-257, A, B, C, D, and E.
That's the one we talked to that.
All right, you're Corey Thomas. Did you receive a copy of the charges? Okay, well, we've got a set here. Just, let's see, full statement. $25,257, A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so the A257A is assault on a peace officer, and that's a first-degree misdemeanor, or first-degree felony. There's a maximum.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I think that would be F4s, right? Is that right? Or do we put the felonious? Okay.
It says F1 on this one.
Yeah, and we might reassess that at a later date, but for now, we'll stick with that.
Okay. That charge alleges on April the 30th in Rome Township, you did knowingly cause or try to cause physical harm to Deputy Bryce Atkins by means of a deadly weapon or dangerous ordinance, and that the victim was a police officer. So that's felonious assault on a police officer. It's a felony, the first degree, maximum penalty, 10 years in jail, $20,000 fine. The B case is another count of felonious assault on a police officer, same time, but it's just a different officer. Apparently they're alleging he has assaulted 2 different police officers. This one's Matthew Chin. So the same possible penalty as the A case. C case is same time and place that you purposely damaged, tampered with, interrupted, or impaired communications with telephone, television, some sort of mass communication. That's a felony 4, disrupting public services. Maximum penalty for that is 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. The D case is vandalism. It's alleged April 30th, Rome Township. You caused physical harm to property that was owned by a governmental agency. That is a felony 5, maximum penalty a year in jail, $2,500 fine. And then the last charge is attempt to commit aggravated arson, April 30th, Rome Township, by means of fire explosion caused physical harm to an occupied structure. That's a felony 3, and the maximum penalty on that is 5 years in jail and a $10,000 fine. So lots of charges. You don't have to agree with these, but do you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, Your Honor.
You have a job now? No income? No? Is Mr. Shire here?
I'm here.
Yes, he
Your
is.
Honor.
Mr. Shire, are you? State's position on bond for Mr. Thomas.
The state requests a $25,000 cash assurance bond.
25,000 cash or surety will be the bond. If you want me to reconsider that later, I'll do that.
We may take a look at that, Your Honor. I'm available, when did you come into custody?
It's like the 30th.
So the 9th is within the,
Wednesday.
the 9th remains within the 10 days, so I'll ask for preliminary and settle on it.
May 9th will be the preliminary hearing. 10 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like the court's file, Mr. Stoddard?
I will, Your Honor.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus John F. Wright, case number CRB 23-113.
This case is Mr. Smith's case. From my notes, it was set for a pretrial on November 27th of 23, and Mr. Wright did not appear. There's been a warrant outstanding since then.
I knew around that time, Judge's report, he had some medical issues. He was in Columbus. He's got a holdout of Judge Ballard's court on a felony case. I think the state's going to acknowledge this to the commission to proceed for common pleas.
We're
He
going
had
to
an
move.
order then for common pleas?
Yes, there is.
So we're going to nolly the case with the right to refile it if there becomes a reason to, but I doubt that there will be a reason to.
Okay, be nolly due to having a felony pending.
It was an assault.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Yes, sir. You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Casey Slovis, case number CRB 25-245 A&B.
Mr. Murphy?
Judge, I think she would like to address the court, and then I'd like to address you.
Okay, go ahead.
I apologize. I was just scared.
Judge, if Duke be known, she had used meth near proximity to the time she was supposed to take these tests, and she was not that positive. She has been in treatment before, and would like to return to treatment.
Kentucky Medicaid, is that the pay source? No.
Thank you, sir.
That makes it challenging here to get funded. Where did you go to treatment before? But I mean, what was the name of the agency?
the healing place.
We have anybody that's got some Kentucky connections that we can get a
The
referral?
healing place, that's where I went before. That's in Louisville.
Are you from Louisville?
No, I'm not from Louisville, I did say Louisville because that's where the treatment at.
Where are you from?
Boyd County.
Okay. So the address in Louisville is not your, no, you gave me 1217, was it Duncan Road?
Yes, that's my address.
Well, we send people to ARC in Nashville,
Yeah, I can do that.
addiction recovery care.
Your Honor, I think in Harmony Ridge also accepts it.
Yeah.
Is that the one in
Reach out.
Barbersville?
There's one in Louisa that's,
I can reach out if you want.
Okay, we're gonna look for a place for you to go. Do you, what's your living situation been in Ashland?
I live.
I mean, you live with other people or family or what?
I live with a friend.
Okay, what about kids?
I don't have any kids.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we can find out as far as finding a good place to get treatment, and then we'll call you back up. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Smith here at the court. Case number TRG 25-820.
Okay. So she did a negative screen. You've got this new case of driving under suspension. Was April 25th at 4:01 p.m. Union Township. You were driving while your license was suspended. It's a first degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. How do you plead to that?
Guilty, Your Honor. I was my daughter was at work and her ride canceled on her and she'd been sitting down there for an hour, so I tried to find a ride for her and I couldn't find one, so I just went down there and got her, but I did get my license reinstated and I did get car insurance.
You got a daughter that's old enough to be working?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they work 92.
Yes.
Well, when are you coming back? You got a review hearing or something coming up.
June, I think June 30th maybe.
The due date's middle of June?
June 10th.
10th.
June 30th.
Why don't you have a license?
I didn't, it's been suspended for a while just due to the reinstatement fee that I had to pay. It was $350. Well, I just got a letter from the BMV stating that they would take it down to like $175, so that was a little more accommodating for me, so I finally got that, and I do have my insurance too.
You do have insurance?
Yes. Insurance, and I reinstated my license.
Did you have it on April 25th?
No, because I hadn't been driving.
Okay, but you got it now?
Mm-hmm.
And she says she got her license reinstated too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, since you got this ticket, you did?
Yeah, I did it this morning. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's check it. So if you did, I'm gonna have to dismiss this, because otherwise we're gonna get suspended.
The reinstatement fee thing is at the top, that number, and then the other. And then the other one was my fault, or the number for the reinstatement fee. Like,
Yeah, we'll have to run. We'll check it, or we'll run it, I'll have them check it. If you're valid, I'm gonna dismiss it, because otherwise you're gonna be right back to suspension again.
okay.
Because we're driving without
Right.
insurance.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Have a seat, we'll run, have it run.
Your Honor, there was a Daniel Doss that was on the jail list this morning, but we do not have any charges for him. I've been informed by the prosecutor's office, so we will not be charged.
Okay.
So-
He's just gonna get released then, I'm assuming.
Well,
He has a company.
Oh, he's got common police orders. Okay.
so the only, we got the recall on Cassie Schultz and the recall on Ricky Smith. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not sure. State of law recalls Cassie Schultz, case number CRB 25245 A and B.
Yeah, the venue, it's his, John Thomas, the grandpa, it's his house. John Thomas, which is his grandpa, and then.
So in her case, I called the Bluffs and she'd have to get a ride to Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And so that's not gonna be feasible, but I'm now reaching out to,
Okay. All right, so we'll keep working on it. We'll recall you. You can do. Unfortunately, Brianna's not here today, so.
yeah, I'm calling her now.
Okay. All right, we'll recall you when we get more information.
Yeah, John State.
And, okay, I'm just gonna take a recess till we get Ms. Smith to run your license out. So I'll take a recess.
So do you want grandpa?
See the victim? I have to read
It's a domestic between dad and defendant, but we didn't call him this, but it says that's what they came out from domestic. We didn't call him domestic. And then he did damage to grandpa's house and car. So is it grandpa?
All right.
It's confusing.
A lot of it has to do with how we write the data.
Affidavit, I know, I'm just like, what is affidavit?
It is a police.
Shoot, I forgot what it was.
I like heated domestic.
She actually had a baby, I said, no.
So Corey and his grandfather, the heated domestic was between them.
Right. Corey and his dad, Tim, she's represented by
Thomas is the same individual for whom we had an active contact.
Somebody
wanted to detain him later that evening.
Somebody runs with this.
Defendant, Corey.
Yeah.
We're waiting on that. So, okay, there's John and Tim. Okay, what?
They had a mental health affidavit
can't wait.
warrant or whatever to arrest him
That's right, that's exactly right.
when they went to this.
Thank you, honey.
I was gonna name him Ethan.
I like that.
Lois and her license.
Corey was inside the residence. This is John Thomas, the grandfather.
That's the vandalism?
Yeah. We approached the home and observed that both front windows had been broken out. Upon entering the residence, we were immediately overwhelmed by a strong chemical odor that began to irritate my eyes and skin. The interior of the home appeared hazy, similar to fog.
So you Marlene? Okay, yeah. All right, you too, dear. Thank you.
When they walked in there?
Appeared hazy, similar to fog. Now announcing our presence.
All right, you have a good day.
Got a fog board.
Yes, you got
We
it.
moved towards the
I'm happy
bedroom
about
off the
it.
kitchen where we heard
I'm
noise.
happy about that.
Inside, we located Corey Thomas lying down. He was given verbal
Yeah,
commands
that's
to
a little
place his
more
hands
good.
behind his
Yeah.
back, which he complied with.
You too, honey.
Corey was then escorted outside, searched, and secured to the back of the
Oh,
patrol.
well, sweet, thank you.
Shortly after, Deputy Chin began experiencing similar chemical irritation.
No, babe, I think I've already drunk too much water.
I don't know, but similar to what? because anyway.
Right.
I asked John about the odor. He stated it smelled like bleach or something similar. Deputy Chen attempted to locate the source of the odor while I began to feel increased irritation in my eyes and lungs. I then had John begin filling out a written statement regarding the incident. Due to visible blood in the bathroom, Corey was checked for injuries.
You're still suspended.
Aside from minor cuts on his hands, no other injuries were observed. He was returned to the patrol. Deputy Hammond arrived on scene shortly after.
Which is what officers do.
Okay, well, they said, when I called, that was like my call.
John, I think, because I was talking about the fall.
I think-
John stated Corey had broken the front windows of the home as well as the driver's side window of his vehicle. He added that he and his son, Jim Thomas,
They just said 24 hours. He said
that's Corey's father,
24, it would take
had not slept in days,
But as of right now, it's not.
describing Corey's behavior as a living hell.
You paid it, and then
Okay,
Yeah, I paid
you'll
it.
have to see.
So we
As
want
of
John-
right now,
How far-
So they took the money
How
on
far
my
in are you?
account.
Did you see it was a
You are
natural
still
gas?
suspended.
It
So if
was
you got here,
actively
pulled
flowing
over,
inside the home?
That's where I'm getting to.
Oh, okay,
Then discovered
okay.
that a significant amount of natural gas was actively
So they
flowing
should call
inside
it
the home.
tomorrow, right? I mean,
We could hear
it's paid.
gas rushing through the meter at a high rate.
But I'm-
Attempts to shut off the gas at exterior
And being a law enforcement
meter
officer
were
for 17
unsuccessful.
years before this.
I lit a
if I
cigarette.
pulled you
No,
over,
I'm
get
kidding.
your
Shut.
driver's
Oh my
license,
gosh. I'm reading, I'm like, the fire department, what?
Ventilate the residence and successfully shut off both the gas and electricity. This allowed me to safely begin photographing and documenting the scene. John clarified that Corey had not physically assaulted, stop yelling or directly threatened him. I was evaluated by EMS due to the effects of chemical exposure and had my eyes flushed to alleviate the burning and irritation. I began photographing the scene, including 3 broken windows on the home and the damaged window on John's vehicle. While documenting the damage, I detected a strong natural gas odor coming from the basement. I waited for the residence to be ventilated before entering further. John informed me that Corey had broken his phone, which forced him to cross the street to call 911. Corey was checked a second time by EMS and medically cleared for transport. He was then placed in Deputy Cochran's cruiser for transport to Lawrence County office. The firefighter on scene advised that a gas line had been intentionally disconnected from the water heater in the basement, causing a direct release of natural gas through the home. I returned to collect John's statement. Due to its brevity, I asked clarifying questions and wrote the responses on the form. John confirmed that he saw Corey enter the basement, where the gas line was later found disconnected. He also provided a victim's right package. Once the home was cleared of fumes, we re-entered to
Is this Thomas you're
continue.
talking about?
Yeah.
Corey Thomas.
It sounds like you got yourself another mental health case.
So, every fucking time.
Well, you're good at it.
It's really taxing.
Well, of course it is.
It's a lot of
Everything we do is.
No. Dealing with these people's worse.
I know you put a lot
Well,
of
he's
time
got
into
felonies, so it'll be easier to get him in Athens.
Well,
And he'd already received apparently they'd already pink slipped him, or there had already been the court had already issued an order, a mental health order. So
Yeah,
you're
they
halfway
were on an
home.
active mental health affidavit and were planning to detain him.
I'd like to know where that came from.
Yeah.
Once the home was cleared of fumes, we re-entered and continued. Okay. We observed a large amount of water on the floors of the bathroom and adjoining bedroom, later determined to be caused by a tampered water line beneath the bathroom sink. We also discovered a black bucket containing a paper towel that had been lit on fire.
That's why he's getting the attempted
Back
arson.
porch, possibly intended as an ignition source for the gas. That bucket and paper towel were collected as evidence. Additionally, we found Ajax bleach powder, likely the source of the chemical smell, and several broken light bulbs that may have been used as ignition devices. A golf club located on the front porch near the broken window is believed to be the object used to cause the damage. All these items were photographed and will be included as evidence in this report. John did also state that Corey kept going to his father's locked room, thinking he was home, but Jim was in Ironton, and John advised him several times he was not there.
Now, are these the CR Thomases?
I don't think so. These are the Proctorville Thomases.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like.
So
a-
he's got an aggravated arson, a vandalism.
Those cases are not felonies. I mean,
No,
they're
they
not.
shouldn't
They're
be.
F4s, they're not F1s, they're not.
Okay.
Did they tell you to file?
Yeah, that's what Bryce said, he would talk to you about it.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's fine.
I said felonious,
Maybe.
it should have just been assault on a peace officer.
Mhm.
I don't think it should be felonious. Well, I mean, you decided it's
Well, it's
felonious.
a felony F4 is what it is.
Right.
But do we
Should-
have
can we
anything that
amend?
talks about what happened? I mean, it doesn't.
And that's probably why it never was, because it's not in
Doesn't
here.
describe the.
It has to be in here.
Yeah,
That's why, yeah.
so we'll let that.
We'll amend those, I'm sure.
Well, it's a grand jury.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Now, if there's already a
But do
reason.
you want me to go ahead and have them here?
Yeah, the
Okay.
grandfather, John,
So.
and the officers.
John. and-
Court is adjourned.
This says you.
Huh?
That says you.
Says me, yeah.
Officers.
You and I.
Sabina.
Megan's trying to find someplace for that.
Oh, okay.
That's, I think, the last thing we're waiting on.
Oh, okay.
At least we're
So
not waiting for somebody to pee.
we didn't do these. These were traffics, OVIs. I don't know why we didn't. Oh, well. And then Dylan Sloan and Cody McDonald. Probably Strauss. And this is one to hometown. Chestnut. Okay.
My back's better today.
Well, that's good,
I still have symptoms, but it's not intense.
like it has been.
Well, it comes and goes. Like
Yes,
the day before yesterday
comes
was
and
great.
goes.
The day before yesterday, I felt like, okay, I'm really,
This is, we're in the middle of
and
it.
then yesterday it was
Getting out of it.
bad. Oh, Liv needs to sign that.
Okay.
Is he still here?
I don't know. Probably left after that conversation.
And then I'm gonna copy the files.
Okay.
We've got 811 files.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, there's that.
Thank you.
And you can have that.
Yeah, I don't think you need that. Oh, Philip.
I think we did pretty good today.
You think so?
So, are we just waiting on her?
I guess.
She's still suspended through leads. So she's still suspended through leads. So if she paid it today, and they told her 24 hours, it's not gonna show up until tomorrow or Monday or.
Well, she's gonna be coming back in a few days anyway, so it may be,
Yeah.
it'll show up.
I just talked to the judge about that, and he said that he would just have her come back.
That's what I, yeah,
Yeah.
what I figured. Because, and I told her, I was like, don't be driving, because until that clears through Leeds, if any officer runs you, they're gonna write you a ticket for driving under suspension, because it says they're suspended.
So has anybody heard anything, what's going on with Slovis? Have they found a
They're
place
looking
for
for a
her?
place.
That's what we're waiting on.
Oh, I haven't heard.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up here and see if anybody's talking to her, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think Megan's helping her.
That's what I thought, but I can't worry.
She does up in your magnet.
They're still working on it, she's back here working on it right now. She's got somebody that's doing a pre-screen on it. Somebody's already started doing a pre-screen on it.
Oh, good.
Yes, back there, so we'll see.
Good, we're getting closer.
We're getting a little closer.
Getting a little closer. I'm gonna step outside and warm up.
Well, I'm getting hungry.
I'm thinking you glad. You glad that Dairy Love's back open?
Oh, yeah, always.
Hey, do you like good hot dogs?
Well, I'll tell you what, they've got good hot dogs at the food fair up there in Proctor, up there in Raleigh.
I've heard that.
Yeah, they do, they got really good hot dogs there.
Jim's Steak and Spaghetti has good hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Have you had them?
And now they got new ownership and everything over there.
And they're slim.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad they didn't close.
Yeah, we did.
Kiki, what the hell?
Lawrence County Municipal Court's now back in session. State of Ohio versus Brittany Smith, case number TRD 25-820.
Brittany Smith? Okay, they ran it and it's still showing suspended.
Yeah, on the phone, I just tried to call and it said that it'll take up to 24 hours, so maybe like, have me back Monday and check it again or something?
I'll just set you for another hearing. Your hearing on that other matter is June 30th?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put this for sentencing on June 30th, and then we can check it, and I'll make a note, dismiss if valid.
Okay. Because it'll date back to today, right?
Huh?
It'll date back today, like it'll show like that I paid it today, so it won't like, there won't be no issues or anything like that.
I don't know, it's gonna be pending until then, but they're
Okay,
not,
so yeah, okay.
they're not suspending your license because you got a case pending. I would have to send it in that you're.
Okay, so now, yeah, so as soon as it
Then you can be
hits.
suspended, so.
Okay, so as soon as it hits tomorrow or my 24 hours is up, I'll be able to drive. Because I did pay it, so I mean, like that's.
Oh, well, that's between you and the B&B, I don't know.
Right, well, I know I paid it, so.
I'm not gonna tell you you can drive, I
Right.
don't know. You say you got reinstated, if you
Right.
did, fine, I'm not saying you can drive. I'm just saying I'm gonna delay on this case, I'll dismiss it if you did get reinstated, because otherwise you're getting another suspension.
Okay.
If I process it.
Okay, yeah,
I'm not
okay.
gonna process it.
Okay, that's what I
I'm
was
just gonna
okay.
leave it sitting here until June 30th when you come back on your other case.
Okay,
Okay?
that'll work.
Come back then.
Okay.
Good luck with your pregnancy.
Thank you.
Your Honor advised her that the way I ran it would be the way any law enforcement officer would run her license, and if it comes back suspended, she will get a ticket for that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm going and parking, so, for sure.
Be
Thank you.
careful and probably not drive. Be
Yeah,
safe.
no, not until, I'm gonna call it again tomorrow and hopefully it went through. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
One thing we're waiting for.
Okay, so we're still waiting on Slovis for, I think she's doing an assessment.
She was doing an assessment, maybe that's.